All right, for today's daily shot, I wanna work with this one here. Let's bring it to life, shall we? I really love these glares, so I wanna make them pop. So let's bring up the exposure a touch, crank up the contrast, bring down the highlights. We're gonna remove the shadows almost entirely. We're gonna bring up these whites, and then we're actually gonna leave that alone. Bring up the exposure just a touch more. Grab the saturation, bring that up just a bit. And then before we do anything else, I do want to denoise this shot. All right, perfect, denoised. So moving forward, I want to grab a radial here, kind of make it more horizontal than anything. I want to bring down the temperature, and then I want to crank up the texture. Wonderful. And then I want to grab the sky. Want to give it a touch more warmth. Then we're gonna bring down the highlights, really make that sun more visible without the blinding brightness. Then I wanna grab a linear here, bring that down, remove some of these shadows a bit, crank up the contrast. And I wanna duplicate and invert that radial. And this is where I want to remove the shadows, but then also put an emphasis on these blacks. And I just want to adjust this crop slightly. I want to bring in more grass, possibly even pull this down just a touch. All right, we're almost there. Let's go back to that inverted radial, remove the shadows even more, bring up the highlights, and just crank up the contrast just a touch more. And yeah, that's a shot. So without further ado, meet daily photo number 1009.